You know, doing this episode is like very dangerous because you just snacking all the time.
About it. Okay, now we are going to change chips. Also dangerous because we have a leftover then of like dozens of snacks.
Let's get some water first.
We're Tian Lan,
And Long Ge,
two chaotic humans on a very serious mission.
to show off how amazing Taiwan is.
We're diving headfirst into everything. Wild festivals, hidden corners, and street food that will change you forever. You know, the basics.
We are teaming up with locals, creators, and brands to shine a big, bold spotlight on this island from every possible angle.
So grab your chopsticks and your sass.
Taiwan is calling, and we are answering loud. Look how pretty it is!
Wait. Now again. Cut again.
Look how pretty it is!
We are now venturing into the bizarre world of sweet potato chips, especially Pringles. This flavor is
Butter caramel.
butter caramel.
Anyway, yeah. But it's so cute!
Did you ever have dessert chips ever?
Dessert chips?
Like
Not really. This is probably for like little girls, you know, who want to buy like for my niece, they will buy this one, like
Yeah.
a small, pretty pink.
Okay.
It does smell nice, I have to say.
Cheers. It does smell nice, yeah.
No. This one pink smell like. How is it? Wow. I have a happy face in my face.
It does have a caramel and sort of butteriness to it, but it's also very salty, quite salty. So you have this sort of balance of flavors.
It's a good balance.
The Pringles itself are not very oily and they are very crunchy, more than ever, I think, more than usual.
But you know what? I think this one I will buy. Like, you know, sometimes on a Saturday night, you want to like feel guilty, but you don't want to feel too guilty. You'll buy this package, which is like pink, like, oh, cute. And then it's also small. So it's like a party crasher kind of dessert. I will bring this to party also. And people will think, why is pink?
This I will pair with tea.
Tea.
Tea?
Yeah,
It's
because
more
the
like
caramel.
a cookie. Yeah.
A
more
cookie.
like a sort of
True. It has a sort of a cookie taste. Yeah, true. You're right.
cookie/chips. It's not. I really expected really bad stuff.
And it's also sort of light, right? Sort of. I like it.
There's no aftertaste.
Why we get this one small? We should get this one big. Wow. 8 to 9 even.
Nice. Wow.
Very
It's very
good one.
surprisingly good.
Hear the sound, hear the sound, hear the sound.
Yeehaw.
See, I brought my best friend Listerine and it's pink. It's like a product placement actually.
What do you use it for?
To clean my palates is like too much and
My palate cleanser is Greek yogurt, so all the lactose will just wash all the sodium away.
Ooh. So we come into
Nachos! And this is Doritos spicy, however, it's just 1 out of 3, so it's not supposed to be very spicy.
Mexico spiciness. Probably because of nachos.
How do you say Mexico in Mandarin?
Mochiga.
Mochiga.
So let's see how Latin American chips taste like. Oh,
Well, yeah, Doritos is very out there. You know why they cut it at triangle? Because this is the best shape to hold when you take a dip. It doesn't break. If it's square or if it's circle, it will break easier than a triangle. Okay. So it sort of tastes like normal Dorito to me. However, once you swallow, the heat comes up.
it tastes quite strong though for me.
Yeah,
though.
pretty strong.
Like the after spiciness come like, yeah, very tickling, very artificial, super artificial. I think this is by far the most artificial one.
Doritos is always super.
Yeah, that's also true. Nachos is always there. Yeah. But.
You can feel actually the flavor of the corn through the spiciness. I can smell I can taste the corn tortilla. I think this is go very well with mild and non-spicy salsa.
I think you are right. Like with the dips, it would be much better. because it's so strong, and you need something light, some tomato taste, some lemon sour taste too.
Even cheese.
You can also serve it like if you do like a fancy dinner or something, and then you can serve it like a little tiny chips, like a little ball with a few of it, and then with some dips, then it can be very fancy.
Yeah.
Because the flavor, it is quite strong, but I don't like it.
I mean, it's Doritos. I give it like a 6. It's okay.
I give it also a 6, yeah.
All right, so this is very exciting to me because I love
Sichuan! Dun, 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 dun.
I love Sichuan pepper. I discovered it not long ago in Germany.
Oh,
Yeah, baby.
this smell like if you're going to a factory
Of rubber.
of I don't know what, just factory. It smell like this. Oh,
Yeah.
I think this smell worse than the durian.
Whoa, that's a bold statement.
No,
Super artificial.
this yeah, like rubber plastic kind of thing. Durian smell like rotten, so it's.
What do you prefer? Okay.
Oh,
Why is it sweet?
I actually like it, I have to say. It is written Sichuan pepper chicken flavor. I think
Chicken.
and in this kind of chicken flavor, I sort of like. So probably they use the same industrial flavors, but it does have a more spiciness. If you emphasize like, oh, I have to smell and then talk about it, then it's suddenly become very weird. But if you just like opening, then you start to eat, then it's actually kind of nice.
The first taste that hit me is like sort of sweet a bit, which was very strange to me. Because Sichuan, you don't associate with sweet. When you swallow it, you have this MSG umami defu chicken that I didn't know what it was chicken. Now you told me it's chicken. The Sichuan, very, very hint. It's like I can feel the spiciness, like the ma, right? Ma.
Numb.
Yeah, but it's not. I would not even say numb. I would just say that I feel the spiciness in my lips and not on the throat like I felt with the other Mexican. So I can feel it here, but it is nothing to do with this really numbing Sichuan taste, which is like.
I do feel a bit numb though.
Yeah?
A little bit.
I feel just like this.
Maybe you need to finish the whole package, then you'll feel numb.
The more I eat of the package, the more I taste the Sichuan, to be honest. So only after a few chips. It's more delicate. So actually, not bad.
I like it. Wow, this one I will actually recommend.
Yeah.
Like if I go abroad to Germany, then I'll bring some like a weird novelty from Taiwan. Then this is something I will bring. I will not bring durian also maybe, but that might be too extra. This would be like yeah, something people will also enjoy. 8.
I go 7. It's proper. It's good. Yeah, it's okay. It's nice.
Dun 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 dun.
Bam, 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 bam. So this is the famous Doritos coriander, which I think started like last year and exploded all over Taiwan. I think also in Asia. I'm not sure you can find it outside of Asia. I don't know.
Very strange cilantro flavor.
Yeah, cilantro flavor. Began as a limited series, I think, with Century Egg and Durian of Doritos, and the other two were discontinued. But that kept on because it's very popular. When you go to supermarket, it has its own stand, very green.
All green everywhere.
Everywhere. The Century Egg.
Century egg, noodles, and then ice cream. Wow.
To put in ice cream.
The smell is normal.
It does smell like coriander, but very mild.
Coriander for me is more like when you eat it, then you have the most taste, right?
Look at this, it's pretty. It's so green, super green. All right.
Wow.
It's coriander in your face. Like you just take a bunch of coriander and just stuff it in your face.
Literally what we're doing now.
It does have a chemically MSG taste, but again, it's Doritos, so they are not apologetic. They just give it to you, F it. As the back of the package suggests, this goes amazing with all kinds of other foods because it's very heavy on cilantro. It will go amazing with guacamole.
I think you eat it alone is also very nice, actually.
Yes.
You don't need anything to go.
This is actually my favorite chip lately.
This one is very, very addictive. It's very weird. First taste of it, you are like, oh my god, what? Cilantro, like coriander, what? And then you start eating it. First bite, you might not like it, but then it grows on you very fast. Like immediately, you find yourself eating it, the whole package of it. It has a lot of vegetable taste, I find.
Yes, correct.
Vegetable taste. Oh, I don't know what they put inside there. It's just so addictive.
Very addictive.
I just want to like continue eating.
Moorish.
It.
It's very Moorish. You know, the population of Earth divided into people who really hate cilantro, and people who love cilantro. The people who hate it, they have a gene, they don't have a certain gene,
I know.
so it tastes like soap.
Most Germans don't like it.
Really? So I would suggest to stay away from this. I think also, you smell like cilantro later.
You smell like cilantro later. Wow, that sounds
like,
nice. You don't smell like onion, you smell like cilantro. I give you a 9.
That's my 10, my friends.
10?
Of course, this is my favorite chips.
Wow.
It's just really 10. I also like the boldness of the company that went with it. 2 thumbs up.
All right.
Good. Bonus snack, bonus snack, bonus snack.
Bonus snack.
This is sort of like a corn, I think. I'm not sure if, yeah, it's corn, but it's sweet. In Asia, it's very common to have this is melon. We also have banana.
It's called melon kick.
Melon cake.
The Korean has something with the melon. No?
They love sweet.
The melon ice cream. Oh! It does smell melon.
It smells like a melon, a popsicle. Super chemically, but look at this, so pretty. It's very, very big, by the way.
It smells a little bit like rotten melon. Everything the green.
Okay, cheers.
Oh, darling. Talking about artificial. Wow. Oh, the aftertaste. Oh.
My little pleasure is that I love these very much. They're super artificial. They taste like they're destroying your teeth and your stomach, as you can see longer here in action.
I think I'll be drinking this by now.
Like when you eat it, you can feel the sugar that's just like melting. I can feel my teeth melting also. But I don't know why I really like it.
It's very artificial. I think 1 or 2 is enough.
There are some suggestions. You can put it like, for example, crumble it a bit over vanilla ice cream.
Yeah, that makes sense. A little bit of.
Or over a cereal.
Yeah.
If you have a cereal with milk, which is neutral taste, you just crumble just a bit.
Just take 1 and then cut it to 1,000 pieces, and that's it.
Yeah.
I like the crunchiness.
Yeah.
I like the texture. I give you a 7.
Wow.
Because for its boldness. For I don't like the taste, but I think out there people will like it, and then I like innovation.
I give it an 8 because it's my guilty pleasure.
Wow.
But I know it's very controversial. Right, conclusion. So, how was it for you?
Oh, after having so many chips, my mouth just feels very numb now. I think I will skip eating chips for like 10 years now. But now it's just too much for me. But I have to say, it is very interesting to compare all of them in once, and then to see, wow, there's so many interesting innovation out there and many things I didn't think of. I think for sure all the viewers here also they didn't think of. And yeah, it has been a very interesting journey. And yeah.
I want to shave my tongue. So much MHSG. It's very interesting to see some interpretation in Asia of flavors that I don't know, like durian and coriander. I think it's surprising, some for the good, some for the bad. Yeah, I think it's a good experience, and I will take some with me when I visit home for my countrymen to try also. I wonder what they will respond for the durian chips, for example.
I think like chips to make snack innovative is actually very important, because this kind of snacks you always bring to a party,
yeah,
right? You bring to family, you bring to gathering with friends. So it's always something, you know, like a little bit extra, like you can talk about with friends, you share the flavors, you like it, you don't like it, doesn't matter, but you have something to talk about.
And you
It's,
get judged.
You get judged, and so it's fun. I think like company they should do more different, try more different flavors.
Yeah, I think in Taiwan they are not afraid of. They do, yeah, exactly, they do. All right.
All right. See you
See you in the next
time.
snack.
Try it next time by yourself.
Yes. Don't forget to like and
Subscribe.
leave a comment if you have some bad or great recommendations for us.